Ready to see Troy Casey in his Speedo, ripping through the water, chugging raw milk.
Felt like this week was, you know, it was the best retreat we've had so far, and every single one of them you learn and create so much. And the thing that I've noticed the most is, you know, the importance of community, and invest in yourself, invest in experiences like this, because this is not something that's much tangible until you actually go on the ride.
We had some, you know, just new level people coming in, you know, like Troy Casey coming in, certified health nut. We had Matt Brown, which is a UFC record holder. He just retired last year. It's our culture of biohacking, man. We're just like getting back to the basics. Look, right now getting grounded under the sun, with community, eating good food, good air, clean water, just the basics. Yeah, you hear about all the fake news, it's like, let's create some fucking real news then. What the hell? Like, bitching, go fucking create, go tell them.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is currently midnight in Austin, Texas. I've been here for the past 3 days at a functional pattern certification, and we're heading out to Mexico tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. So I'm going to be waking up here in about 3 hours, but figured I'd show you guys where I'm staying for the night. Shout out to my boy Ryan for hooking it up. Got a little small pad out here in Austin. Again, waking up in T-minus 3 hours, but I wanted to show you guys this. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Alright, guys. It's currently 3:30 in the morning, and we are headed to the airport. Off to Mexico.
Guys, I think literally all of the tiredness just kicked in. I just got to the airport, going to Dallas before we go to Mexico, and I woke up this morning. I really wasn't that tired. I felt really good, but I think it's all hitting right now, and I think I'm going to absolutely pass out on these flights. So I can't really think of much else to say, but I'll see you guys either in Dallas or in PVR. All right, guys, we just landed in Mexico in the Uber right now, on the way to the hostel to get a shuttle to the retreat, and I am sweating. I was literally flopping around like a fish at the airport, trying to figure out where to get picked up, where the Uber pickup location was, trying to read the signs, talking to people, and it was crazy. But yep, we're in Mexico now, just landed, heading to the hostel, our amazing driver, Mr. Hugo, and yeah, see you guys at the hostel, at the retreat, and see you there. All right, guys, we just landed in Mexico here at Bioculture. Got all the people over there, content creators. We got people in the health space. Absolutely beautiful retreat spot right now. We just got done doing some introductions. We got bedrooms over here. I hear people getting together because we are about to do this thing right here, Temazcal, which is like an hour-long sauna. It's gonna be crazy. And yeah, day one, Bioculture in Mexico, a bunch of awesome content creators, and I'm excited.
You're all gonna be on the ground in a circle. It's gonna be pitch black in there. If you're claustrophobic, it's okay. Santa Claus isn't real. No one's good.
I said that to you earlier. Still don't get it.
Ho, ho, ho! Tell me, Patrick, he's scared of Santa! You guys remember that one?
Yeah.
Claustrophobic Santa
Always,
Claus.
every time.
Got it.
Alright. So each round, there's 4 rounds. Typically, they're around 2 songs worth, so you could 3-minute songs. So you can say like 6 to 9 minutes usually for each round, 6 to 10 minutes. The time, it's an illusion when you're in there. You go through a vortex. I have no idea what to say about the time. It could actually be 20 minutes. But then he opens it up. There's fresh air that comes in, and then you rest for about 5-10 minutes and go back into it. So you do 4 rounds total. By the 4th round, may God be with you.
We'll use heat and herbs for us to have an artificial fever. This artificial fever will release all the toxins and will reboot the systems. And it's an intention. Why?
She was basically in the Wiggles.
Temazcal ceremony is over. I'm literally red like a tomato right now. It's actually not too bad. It's probably been about an hour since we got out of there. You hear a little bit of music in the background. We got a second group of people doing it. The other half of the retreat are doing their ceremony right now. We got the rest of everyone else hanging out, eating dinner. Good grass-fed organic food. Had some electrolytes, some good fruit. And for those of you that don't know what a Temazcal ceremony is, it's essentially like a sauna. It's 4 rounds of, you're sitting in a clay hut with basically fire and ember and coals in the middle, and you pour water on the coals so it steams up. It gets super hot, and you sit in there for about an hour, 4 different rounds. It gets very, very intense. Feels like a kind of holotropic breath work if you guys have ever done something like that. And yeah, it was intense. It was crazy. Felt psychedelic, and it was a great bonding experience to bond with the people at the retreat, get to know people on a deeper level, and really just have that energetic connection. So food has been great. Ceremony was amazing. I think we're about to get into some cacao tonight, and that is day 1, bioculture, in the books.
Back again. Heaven goes, can't trust a word she said. She don't wanna go. She don't wanna go.
Day 2, bioculture, complete. It's currently about 11 p.m. Honestly, I was just about to put my phone in airplane mode, plug it in, and go to bed, but I remembered to record this. So today we went upstairs, did some yoga, did some breath work. That was relaxing. It was good. And then went to an MMA gym. Throw some footage up on screen here because I keep forgetting to record at the actual locations. Yeah, day 2, Mr. Troy Casey just got here to the retreat. It's been dope to just hear him talk and his perspectives at the retreat. Tomorrow we're going to be creating content. We're going to be doing some interviews, talking to some people, getting some perspective. Throw this in the video. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll make it a whole separate video. But yeah, dinner's been good, food's been good, and see you guys tomorrow for day 3. All right, guys, so it's currently day 3 of bioculture right now. Up in the yoga room. This is where the yoga is happening. Maybe I'll throw in some B-roll in here, doing some stretching, breath work, meditation every single morning. and it's currently 3 p.m. We've done some content today. We were supposed to go to MMA training with Mr. Matt Brown, who has the second most knockouts in UFC history. Crazy. Did some training with him yesterday. We're gonna do some tomorrow with him because he's not feeling so great. But want to tune into this because this is what we're doing right now. It's 3 p.m. Everyone is, can't see it, but they're down below us eating lunch. And we're currently taking calls for the community, taking calls, working on content, not just vacationing, right? Because a lot of people will come to retreats like this, they'll just vacation. And while it is a mini vacation, this is really what it's about, being able to work from your laptop while still enjoying the beauty of doing things like this. So that's been day 3. We've got a good conversation, some good podcasts coming for you guys, short mini podcasts with some people here. And rest of the day today, creating content, having fun, making sure work is sorted. And we got someone in the waiting room right now. So see you guys for day 4. All right, guys, so we're here with Mr. Troy Casey, and we were just talking about urine therapy, talking about how Mr. Troy ages and drinks his own urine, which for a lot of people may sound very weird, very out there.
The mental hurdle is vast.
Very, very vast. I haven't done it personally, but I think it's a fascinating conversation, and I think it'd be really interesting to hear why you do it, what the benefits are, and the differences between, like you said, doing it for just regular in the morning versus aging it, and the differences between those two.
Yeah, so I'm not here to advocate it to people. I'm here to tell my experience, and I've been doing it for 20 years. I practiced yoga and various different styles of yoga over the years, learned more as I went along. But many years ago, I heard about Ayurveda practitioners drinking their own urine. This was about 20 years ago. I tried it, I liked it. And so I practiced it on and off. And then I had a friend who cured himself from testicular cancer utilizing this protocol.
Wow.
And he got into it a lot deeper than I was, because at the time I was just kind of drinking a little bit of it on and off over the years in the morning, the first pee. And then he taught me about aged urine, so fermenting it in a mason jar. And he was a Swedish national. He went back from the United States and he went to Sweden because he had testicular cancer and they had free chemotherapy. So he went over there, they gave him chemotherapy, and they're like, oh, that didn't work. We're gonna have to take out your lymph nodes. And the guy was 29 years old and he goes, I think my lymph nodes are kind of important.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home and let me meditate on this. He went on the internet, he found urine therapy, and he started looping his urine. He was fasting only on his urine. He did that for 3 weeks. They came back and the doctors couldn't find the cancer.
Wow.
And again, this is all anecdotal, but it really inspired me, and I was hanging out with him. He was teaching me breath work, so pranayama and shivambu, these are both yogic practices. Shivambu is the ancient art of urine therapy. There's a book called Water of Life from J.W. Armstrong, and so there's a bunch of anecdotes in there from World War I, and it's an antiseptic. It has cell salts, amino acids, antigens, antibodies. For me, it's like a hair of the dog, and I know plenty of people like to make fun of me out there on the internet. Have at it, but I've been doing it for 20 years, and he taught me how to do aged urine enemas. So, and then there's research on it. If you go on Jonathan Otto and Dr. Edward Group's website, urinetherapy.com, there's a study, I do believe, from the NIH, and it has 104 stem cells the first pee in the morning, and then if you age that, it turns into 100 million within 3 weeks. Wow. And then topically, when you put anything on your skin, it absorbs. And so there's actually a better absorption rate, oftentimes more than your stomach, depending on your methylation. And so that's why using chemicalized sunscreen is probably a great idea if you want cancer. If you get my drift. And so I don't use sunscreen or any of that stuff. I like to use the aged urine, and I live in the Valley of the Sun in Scottsdale, Arizona, so I get really intense triple-digit sun all summer long. And if I have any kind of aches and pains on my body, I'll take the aged urine, I'll put it in my body and go out and ride my bike. And it makes me feel amazing. It's got a euphoric element to it, especially when I put it on my face. If I'm feeling kind of down, I don't like to use the word anxiety or depression because I'm not really like that, but sometimes I can get, in my head a little bit, and if I put that on, I feel amazing. And so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I mean, at least I've tried it. I'm not trying to sell you any philosophy. This is just my own experience, and at almost 60, this is what my skin looks like. And so I just recommend taking care of yourself.
Does not look 60.
Let's start right here. We're gonna say go, blah blah blah. There's gonna be one on each. It's a relay, so one in every team is going at a time, right? You have to dive under. You have to bring the weight out to the top. Once you get to the top with your weight, we'll throw it back in. You bear across to the next station. Once you make it, you drink your shot of raw milk, and then you're sprinting.
Once you answer it, if it's wrong, you have to do 10 push-ups or a 10-second plank. Okay, simple as that.
So look, whenever you grab your card, do not flip it over. You read every word on the card. You grab your card.
Out loud.
Out loud. The mushrooms and kaiser coffee come from just mycelium. You answer it, and then you flip it over, you read what's on the back.
And the true and false sections.
If you get it wrong, you have to do 10 push-ups or a 10-second plank.
Right? Simple. You have to do a 10-second head dock. You can hold your breath all in one take, and hold it, that's what I did. 1, 2, 3.
If you get 3 seconds, you come up, you start at 4, 5, 6. So 10 seconds like cumulative.
Glass of this. Once you chug it, you play push-ups. You guys know how to play push-ups? Flip it over. Once you make it, boom, go this way. Go there. And if you hit your hand with your partner, they jump in, go all over through it again.
Over. You're like, oh, true. Oh shit, false because blah blah blah.
It's going. Are the cameras going? Okay, cameras. Who's over there? You're going
Everyone grabs a weight and you come up.
Got it.
All right, baby, let's go.
Ten push-ups.
Organic Jaguar shower filter has 2 feet of filtration to remove harmful chemicals. True.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Got it. No.
I'm going to lose the fear factor.
Do one more. We'll do 5 fails. Go. Let's go. Again tomorrow.
Yeah.
See you guys once.
My turn.
All right, now go team 2.
All right, what is going on, guys? I wanted to briefly interrupt your programming to give you guys some context on this retreat, on how I'm feeling, on what it's actually like behind the scenes. Because I think a lot of people, you see the clips in this video, you see the clips online, you see the highlight reels of people's lives on Instagram, YouTube, etc. And you think that a lifestyle like this, right, being in a retreat, you have a place like this, and all expenses paid, basically resort with, pool, a bunch of other content creators, people on the same wavelength, right? This amazing place with a pool, a yoga room, cold plunge, 30 other content creators with millions of combined followers. And a lot of people think this is like the end goal, right? This is like the thing that they're striving for in their life. And that was what I was doing too. That was my goal, my purpose in life was to get to this point. Now, I want to preface and give context by saying, like, yeah, this stuff is awesome. Being at a retreat like this is awesome. Connecting with these people is awesome. But at the end of the day, the reason I'm interrupting this video with this is to let you guys know that none of this will actually bring you the joy, fulfillment, peace, contentment that you think it will. all of this, again, is great. But at the end of the day, the thing, for me at least, speaking for me, that brings me joy, contentment, fulfillment, is purpose. Forging my will into something each and every single day, seeing myself build momentum, get results, grow as a person, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, all these different realms, and becoming the version of myself that I know I'm capable of becoming. Now, whatever that looks like for you, it can be different for a lot of people. But that is where real joy, real fulfillment, real everything comes into play. So while this stuff is great, it is nothing without those things, without having a mission, a vision that you are forging, without having people around you who are pushing you out of your comfort zone to actually grow into the person you know you're capable of becoming, right? You can make all the money in the world, you can travel, you can do all these different things, but at least for me, the things that actually matter is becoming that version of myself that I know I'm capable of becoming. And yes, perhaps this is a milestone, but I want you guys to understand that none of it actually matters if you do not have those things. So regardless if you're just starting your journey, you're on day one of self-improvement, becoming that version of yourself, starting a business, or you're way ahead, there's a reason that people say that the journey is the beauty and not the destination. It doesn't matter where you get to. Right now I'm at a destination in life. I'm at a goal that I wanted to hit. But I'm realizing that I'd rather be on the journey. I'd rather be back at home building, creating, forging a mission and a vision and becoming a better version of myself. So again, I know a lot of people are, they'll understand this intellectually. Maybe you feel where I'm coming from and you get it and you don't really resonate with it because you haven't experienced it yet. And that's okay. Maybe you need to experience it to understand it first. And again, that's okay because that was me too. You could tell me this 5 years ago and I would just say, cool, like I get it, but I need to experience it first to actually get it. So maybe you need to do that and that's okay. But I want to let you guys know that that's the real behind the scenes for me of wanting to build something real, wanting to build something tangible, and wanting to focus in, tune on myself, forge my vision into the future, and really just put myself out of my comfort zone, become the best version of myself, rather than kind of just enjoying life and doing the things that look cool on social media. I was spending money on like editors, I was spending money. Woo! Here we go. How we doing? Amazing. This is fun. All right, guys, it's currently day 5 at Bioculture. Last day, we literally leave this place in 5 minutes. Figured I'd show you guys the room we're staying in. We got 3 other people staying with me. We got 2 beds here, staying on that bed, and then we got 2 people in these bunk beds here. And it's been a heck of a ride. Just created some content with cool people in the space, recorded a podcast with Mr. Troy Casey, which you guys will see. And yeah, just want to make this video to let you guys know that the people you surround yourself with will really determine your life. Like, a lot of people in the space think that people who make content, people who are doing social media for a living are different from them in some way. Like, they're outside of them and they're not the same people, or they have things that they don't. But in all reality, all of these people I'm here with, 20, 30 other content creators, all of these people are just like you. They're just like me. They have their own insecurities. They have their own things going on. They have their own triggers and darkness and shadows. And if you can really surround yourself with people like that and see that and realize that they're no different than you, then it helps you actualize your own potential and realize what you're capable of in this world. So yeah, this is just a friendly reminder, like the people around you are going to dictate your outcome in reality. So if you can get around better quality people, the quality of your life is going to increase as a byproduct. Peace out, Mexico. Last video in Mexico in Puerto Vallarta. The whole crew. Anyone else like sad right now? We're all just leaving. Like
I'm very sad.
dropping off the boy Kyle right now.
A little sad.
Yeah.
But also excited.
Excited to get back home.
Yeah.
Yeah. All parting ways. You leave in what, 20 minutes?
20 minutes.
20 minutes. We all part ways.
Take off.
And back to Florida. We're all out of here, splitting ways. We'll touch paths again, and yeah, last video. What were your thoughts on Mexico, bro?
Bro, this is an experience. Totally different culture, totally different environment. In the beginning, it was overwhelming, but I feel like now by the end, I've gotten used to it. And I'm very grateful for the new experiences and the new people that I met this week.
Describe Mexico in one word. The experience.
I'd say unique. It's very unique.
Right. Describe Mexico in one word. Our experience here.
Human.
Denny, describe Mexico in one word. Our experience. Free. Free. I like that. Isabel?
Spicy.
Spicy. I like that. I'd use that to describe you too.
I take that as a compliment.
Sweet. All right. Last day in Mexico. Kyle, drop you off. First day of school. It's been real, bro.
Appreciate you.
Mexico. There it is. See you guys in the next one. It's so sad, bro. Well, we'll never see you again.
What? Oh, don't say that. No. I'm gonna see all you guys again.
Sweet. The official send off.
Alright, I guess this is it.
See you, bro.
See you.
Don't leave me hanging, bro.
Don't leave me hanging, bro.
Again, I have.
Same problem of like an oversupply of product. So that's where the idea came about.
Great.
Took the people outside before, not at my job.
Yeah.
In the past, because you guys do that. You know?
Yeah.
Brain, which can lead to, like if you're scatterbrained or stroke or even Alzheimer's.
Literal hell because I hyped it up so much.
Yeah. I think they like.
Yeah, Jacob.